The city is preparing residents for the possibility of hefty tax hikes. While city council has months to approve the final number, inflation and population are making savings hard to find. Keenan Sorokon reports.
Saskatoon could be looking at one of its largest ever tax hikes next year.
Difficult decisions and conversations are going to have to be had over the next 6 months here.
If spending were to continue as is, the city would be looking at a property tax increase of nearly 10% next year and another 7.3% in 2027. Hack says city councillors will likely reduce those numbers when they meet to finalize the budget in November, but it's a reminder of the impact inflation and rapid population growth are having on city finances.
There's definitely no silver bullet. There's not going to be one easy decision that doesn't impact anybody across the city.
The biggest change is coming from the Saskatoon Police Service, with a nearly 10.5% increase next year. That accounts for more than a third of the increase to taxes. On its own, the police budget would add more than 4% to property taxes. Hack says this is largely due to a binding arbitration settlement over a new collective bargaining agreement.
Funding the results of that, and then future collective bargaining estimates are a big part of their budget increase.
Hack says property taxes aren't doing enough for the city's expenses or its revenues right now, despite nearly 19% more property tax revenue since 2022. That's because nearly 13,000 people moved to the city last year, and grants or revenue sharing isn't meeting the cost being put on the city. Asphalt costs nearly 40% more than it did 4 years ago, and cement costs about 30% more.
There's nobody more than me that would like a 0% property tax increase. It's just unfortunate that it's the financial world that we're facing today.
Next year's tax hike would be the largest increase to property taxes, according to records from the city, which date back to 1987. This comes after the city moved garbage and organics utilities to their own bill in 2024. Keenan Sorokon, CTV News, Saskatoon.